Jay, should you only take advice from people on or above your level?
No. Straight up answer, no. Good advice can come from anybody. Good advice can come from a damn kid. And I think that's one of the things that got our community so screwed up, because we feel like, oh, I got all this money, or I'm at a certain level, what could he or she tell me? And I've lived that way, and I've been a victim of that my whole life, because I've known certain things, and I've had people who I'll try to advise, and they wouldn't listen. Now they listen. Years later, they listen, because I've grown in my station, I've grown in my stature, I've grown financially, so now they want to listen to me. My whole second book, You Won't Starve, Key Principles for Entrepreneurial Development, the core information and knowledge of that book is on YouTube, and it probably collectively has less than 100 views on YouTube, but we sold over almost 5,000 copies of the book. So it's like people only want to get that information from a certain type of way, or from a certain person that's being in a certain position, and that sucks. We miss out a lot on that. We got to be able to discern and be able to decipher good knowledge no matter where it comes from. For me as a kid, I've got some of the best knowledge from two people. One person was a mechanic, one person was an addict. But still to this day, their advice is better than almost anybody advice I ever had. Still to this day, I still live off of some of the advice I got from them. So if I had to look at where they was living and how they was living, and what they were doing with their lives, I would have never listened to them. And they saved my life. They put me in positions where I dodged getting locked up or killed or anything else. And this is no exaggeration, but that's me listening to these men and respecting them as men from the start, and knowing the most important thing that that you got to take from advice is that, are you getting advice from somebody who actually give a damn about you? And is that advice for you, or is it for them? Long as it's a person that care about you, and they giving you advice that's about you, and it only benefits you, not for their own benefit, then it's good advice. Now, you should be mentored by somebody at or above your level. But you can get advice from a kid. You can get advice from anybody. So we got to get past all that garbage.